What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Bulls of the Wall Trading. My channel where I will share my experiences in the stock market, my daily plays, what I saw in the market, what I didn't see, what I liked, what I didn't like. And hopefully that way you guys can learn a little bit from me and what I like to do and my plays. I am a momentum trader, which means that I play pre-market highs or previous day highs, and before I get into my charts and then to what happened to me, just want to let everybody know that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving advice. Whatever you do with that advice, that's up to you guys. Please do your own research though. Don't take my word for everything that I say. Something might look amazing to me and be completely wrong. Nobody can predict what the stock market is going to do. So please do your own research. I am not affiliated with anybody. Nobody's paying me to put up these videos. No company is paying me to push their product. This is just, again, me, independent, showing you guys what I do, what I look for, and what has worked for me throughout this whole 2-3 years span. Okay, so let me get into it. I guess I should say that what I'm using right now is the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. If you don't know what you're looking at right now, or if you don't know, what this is, or this, or anything on here, and you would like to learn, please leave a comment, and I'll try to make a video to try to explain and teach you guys what everything is on here, all these indicators, and that way you guys can kind of start getting your feet wet as to what it is that I look for and to what I feel has worked for me. Again, this is all what has worked for me. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it will work for you. There's so many different styles of trading, so many different indicators. It's its own different world. So this is what works for me. By no means does it mean that you have to do exactly what I do. It's just my experience. I'm successful with the way that I do things, so why would I change it? Okay, so let me get into it. So you can see here I have 2 stocks picked out. So on Thursday night, I did my research and I realized that this stock right here, ARDM, could be a good play for Friday morning. Now, obviously, hindsight is 2020. You could see what it did here on Friday, and you could see the data up here. So when I looked at it on Thursday, it was just up to here. This from the gray area to the right, that didn't happen yet. So why did I pick this one for potential play? Well, look what it did on Thursday. It went up. It consistently went up. It reached a high of about 219, and it never went above that. It reached 219. It hit its resistance there. It came down. It tried to come up a little bit again. Went down, up again, close to 219, but didn't quite get there. And that was basically it. So it ended the day over here because remember, the gray didn't happen yet. So my mentality with this one, I said to myself, okay, well, it reached the high of 219. So I said to myself, if Friday, if it could break that 219, it could potentially go up. And that's why I wrote it down, to keep an eye on it. So what I like to do is whenever I write a stock down to keep an eye on it, I check on it the next morning. I check on it to see what it's done or what it has done in the pre-market, because I want the stock to be moving in the pre-market, because that means that a lot of people are buying it, a lot of people are selling it. There's a lot of movement, which signifies that that movement can keep going as soon as the market opens. So if you see what it did here in the pre-market on Friday, which is this right here, it did nothing. It wasn't really moving. It wasn't doing anything. It was kind of dead, to be honest with you. So I saw this Friday and I said to myself, well, it's not really doing much. It's basically just flatlining. It's not moving. So I deleted it because I said to myself, well, there's no movement. It's very unlikely that it will just shoot up when the market opens because it's not doing anything before the market opens. So I deleted it. And as you can see, look at what happened. So I focused all my attention on this stock right here, CYCC. Now look at the difference between CYCC and ARDM. So let me show you where I drew my lines. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so this is, look at the pre-market action. Look at all this action in the pre-market, which is the gray area. Look at this action compared to this action. I mean, what a difference. So when I saw this, I said this is dead, and when I saw this, I said, okay, well, this one has a lot of action, a lot of movement. I'm going to focus on this one instead of ARDM. So in the pre-market, as you can tell, it reached a high of 240. So again, I said to myself, okay, well, if this one can open up and shoot up past 240, I'll buy in and make a quick little profit because it's breaking the pre-market high. But look at what happened when the market opened. It just shot down. So this wasn't a good play. It just shot down and it never really came back up. So to my surprise, I'm looking at this one going down, going down, going down. Next thing you know, I get a notification that ARDM is killing it. I check and I was just so disappointed because I had it. I spotted it as potential, but because it wasn't moving, I didn't really pay attention to it. I really didn't think much of it, and I just threw it away. So I guess what's the point of all of this is if you identify a stock that has potential, don't get rid of it. You identify it for a reason. It has potential. So this is something that has happened to me before, but it just hurts when it goes. I mean, it was just beautiful. Let's see how much the gains would have been. That would have been about a 50% gain. My God. Yeah, and I missed it. Wow, that one hurts. So what do you have to learn in all of this? If you identify a stock, follow through with it. It might look like crap in the morning or it might have no movement, but you identified it as potential. It has potential, and just keep it on your watch list. Keep an eye on it. I made a watch list to keep an eye on certain stocks for that reason. That don't delete it. Don't throw it away. It could do what this stock did. It looked dead in the morning in the pre-market, but as soon as it opened, it just went crazy. So that's something to learn right there. Like I said, this isn't the first time that this has happened to me. It's happened to me before, but never like this, where it's made such a big jump. So that's just something to keep in mind. Always follow through with your stocks. Don't discard them. Just keep checking on them. You never know what's going to happen. The stock market is unpredictable. So many things can happen. I've seen so much crazy stuff happen. You think something's dead and it just takes off, or you think something's going to be hot and then it just goes down south. Like it's really unpredictable. Nobody really knows what's going to happen, but you got to be ready for anything. And on this one, it was my mistake. I should have never gotten rid of it. I should have kept an eye on it, but you know, you learn something new every day. You know, you live and you learn. Never make that mistake again. So that's basically it for this video. You know, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the difference between the two stocks and the potential, and the difference between, you know, how much this one was moving in the pre-market as compared to this one that didn't really do anything. And the one that didn't do anything in the pre-market was the one that had the best day. So again, like I said earlier, if you guys don't understand any of this, or you know what these things are, or these lines, or MACD, RSI, what level 2 is, any of that stuff, you can leave a comment and I'll try to make a video for you guys explaining all this stuff. And I will also try to make a video soon with the stocks that I will be watching for Monday. I will do my analysis on those, so hopefully you guys can start seeing what I'm seeing and start thinking the way that I'm thinking when it comes to these stocks. And that's about it for this video. Just wanted to show you guys what happened to me on Friday. Again, I am a momentum trader. There are many different styles of trading, but the one that has worked for me the best is momentum trading. So if you are not into momentum trading, this might look and sound like gibberish to you guys, but that's what works for me. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I will try to put another video later today or tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good one.